Dear friend and enemy, my today guest is Mr.
Mick from Monolyth.
from band Monolyth from Australia. Mick, I'm very appreciative to you time for my podcast, heavy metal podcast, Dalibor Trojak show.
Pleasure.
And we go now started to questions.
No worries. How are you feeling tonight?
Before
Or after the show.
Yeah, we're very keen to get this show on the road
Možeš
tonight.
samo vrata zaprati ono.
It's been a big haul so far on this tour. We're getting to the last week before we head back to Australia. So we can't wait to play some brutal death metal for Croatia tonight. How did you feel when you first time you played in front of an audience, and when was that? Okay, so that's a long time ago. That was in about 1998, 95. Back in Australia, was like a thrash metal band, sort of like Megadeth, Creator, and then that was great. I got the bug real bad to play live music and started to, invest my time in writing my own music and stuff, and then decided to expand, play heavier music. Was right into the death metal stuff with Morbid Angel and Death coming out in the 80s. Was really involved with listening to that and all the tape trading scene and everything. So that's how all that started.
That you played with AC/DC maybe?
Would I? Or have I?
Monolyth played with AC/DC in concert, no?
Unfortunately not, no. No, that would have been great. Angus Young, I love Angus Young, so but do you have any musical that I would like? Any music? Hang on. What's that one?
Anecdote. Kolega!
Yes, for sure. Love death metal. So, for me, there's no school like the old school. So, old school death metal, can't beat it. That's personally for me. How did you meet and decide to form a band? Okay, so that was actually formed Monolyth in 1998, and it's been just a revolving door of musicians ever since, playing our original music. So then stopped the band in 2004 due to family, kids and everything, and then resumed the band a few years later and started again and started touring around in Australia and playing from there. So it's taken a long time to get over to Europe, but we're finally here, and got plans in the making for 24 or 25 to come back again.
Okay.
What is your favourite death metal album? Oh, that's an easy one. Okay, so
Good question.
my favourite death metal album would be Human by Death from the 90s.
Daj zaprite vrata! Dor! Vrata zaprite! Dor!
Yeah, so
Don't close it!
Death. Certainly love Chuck Schuldiner. The album Human just blew my mind. Was a full game changer as far as I'm concerned for that side, that genre of music. I still listen to it now, so without doubt, can't go past Human.
Okay.
What are your role models in metal bands. Okay, so for me, Monolith, like I said, I started the band in 1998. So my main role, it's just creating, formatting the music, then giving that to all the other members with the ideas, like basic drum ideas and everything, give everybody the music, and then they put all their embellishments and ideas on top, and then pretty well got a finished song. So that's sort of how the band works. I just get everything collected, put it in order, and then everyone puts everything on top.
Okay.
Who is the composer?
And the lyrics.
Okay, so the composer is myself. Again, so I write all the music for the band, and then I just give all that music to our vocalist, Andrew Parkinson, or AKA Undies, that's his nickname, and he just works really well. He knows where to fit all the vocal patterns. I don't even have to really tell him where it's going to sit. He just knows the way that I write music now. Give him all the riffs, give him everything. Just leave it to him, and he puts everything together and does his job really well. So what themes do you explore in your lyrics? Okay, so at the moment we're 3/4 of the way through recording our He Who Kills album. There's been a lot of delays through COVID. Our bass player broke his hand, so we had to put the album on hold. So it should have been finished last year. Unfortunately, we've had to put on hold, do this tour. As soon as we get back home to Australia, we'll start recording again, get the bass tracks down, and hopefully have this album out by next year. And I've already got a follow-up album, 3/4 written, ready to go after that. So, but as far as the themes for this album, it's the title is called He Who Kills. So it's just based on serial killers as a collective, not necessarily just one serial killer, but like just how serial killers operate, what drives them, and not in a good way. Just our thoughts on serial killers in general. So that's pretty well what the album's about for this one. And then follow-up album that'll be more to do with global issues and what's going on around the world currently. Okay. How would you describe your sound? Okay. For us, our sound's just, we'd like to think it's just straight up old school death metal. We've got our own twist, being from Australia. It's got a slightly different feel to, say, European or American death metal. We're incorporating twin guitar solos, harmonies, a lot of aggression, and just trying to put our own spin on death metal. Not reinventing the wheel, but just having our take on it. What was your favourite show so far? Good question. Well, so far the whole tour's been really good. I can't really pinpoint one show that or one country that was better than the other. They've all been really good. Europe's just received our music really well. The crowd responses have been really good. Just all age groups coming up. Buying our merch, wanting photos, signatures and everything off us, and interacting. It's been really good. So far the whole tour, every show's been great. What's the worst piece of advice you've ever What's the worst piece of advice you've ever... something about music.
Low 10. about music.
What's the worst piece of advice
Ever.
I've been told, or the worst piece of advice that I've ever been told about music?
Yes.
Oh, it's probably when I was younger, and I was into the death metal scene when I was like a teenager, and I got told that
Not disco.
yeah, don't worry about it. As you get older, you'll grow out of it, and you should just play rock and roll. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like that, and the older I've got, I don't know, just the heavier the music, I'm enjoying more. So that advice was pretty well useless to me because it didn't work at all. So yeah, play rock and roll, they said, but no, couldn't. Just enjoy playing death metal. Haven't made any money out of it, but that's okay.
Okay.
What are your plans for the future? Okay, so plans for the future is, like I mentioned earlier, just to finish this album and then do some more touring in Australia to support the album. We're looking at maybe doing some festivals again in Europe in 24 or 25, working with our management in Australia, like Cruise Entertainment. So, first and foremost, get back home after the tour, hit the studio and get this album sorted, and then back out on the road.
Yeah, okay. Wrong way, yes. Only two questions,
Yep.
13 and 14.
Yep.
These questions, no.
Okay.
Only two. These questions is these questions.
Okay. Since when you existed, and how many albums have you released until now? Okay. Yes. So the band has been going since 1998. Again, had family, kids. Had to stop the band, put it on hiatus for a few years. Started again. Then we wrote some demos. Full Attack, which was in 2004 from memory. Did some live DVDs back in the day. Sent those over to Europe. Got some good reviews from that. Then hit the studio, which was self-produced by our ex-drummer back in 2007, 2008. So we set up a studio where we were rehearsing. Then wrote the album, recorded everything there, Imminent Demise. And then the band was on hiatus again for 6-7 years, and then it started again, so we're pretty well up to date on the He Who Kills album and getting that finished when we get back home, and then having that finally released.
14.
Okay, do you listen to other music? 15 plans. Oh yeah, I listen to heaps of different music.
That's all.
So 60s, 70s, 80s music. David Bowie, love David Bowie, love the Eagles. All the bands from the 70s and 80s, more so the rock bands. Grew up listening to them when I was a kid. So I like jazz. I like to listen to like Alan Holdsworth, just out of control. That guy, amazing guitarist. Joe Pass, listen to Joe Pass. Lots of different stuff, but just really enjoy playing death metal.
I have only one question. Do you believe in God or Satan?
Do I believe in
God or Satan?
Oh, that's the $1 million question. I guess if you believe in God, then you must believe in Satan. Do I follow either of them? No. Am I an atheist? No, not really. I just live day to day. I guess we'll all find out. When we move on to the next realm, we'll see what the answers are there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
No worries.
for your time.
Pleasure.
My podcast.
No worries.
I want you many more played tours, albums, and also.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you
no
very
worries.
much.
Thank you.
I hope so. Tonight be good show.
Yeah, we'll be playing very hard. Be very loud. Should be good.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Good evening, Croatia. We're here, alive, from Melbourne, Australia. I'm forward. Can you fucking hear? Yes, come on. we're here for. We've come a fucking long way. And we love it. metal and drinking all over the world, the same thing. Beautiful. This is our best crowd of the tour. It is. But you've got to get more violent now. Because we've warmed up. And now